Good morning, hello, and welcome to Bird's Nest Designs. Today, oh, turn this lamp off. Welcome to Coffee and a Card. It is Wednesday, January 22nd, 2025, and I am here to continue our feature of the Storybook Friends bundle from Stampin' Up. So say hello when you jump on live, or if you're catching the replay, I'd love to know who's here stamping with me. These cute little guys and this entire suite are going to make some really, really adorable cards. So last night I kicked it off with a fun masculine card, and this is the one that we made last night. If you missed that, the replay is available both on YouTube and Facebook. Hi, Joan. Good morning from Washington. So yeah, this is a card we made yesterday. Super cute, super easy card. And today we're going to continue on with the suite. So if you are brand new to watching my channel, welcome. My name is Denise Cox and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Archewell, Saskatchewan. And I am here, as I mentioned, for Coffee and a Card. These are my morning videos. I try to do at least 2 a week, usually on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So welcome, welcome. I am so excited to be here with you today. I'm just going to take that off to the side. I've got my coffee here. I hope that you've got something warm to drink if it's cold where you are. I am happy to say that it is cool or warmer here today at -14 than it has been in the last few days. Well, yesterday was not too bad, but so I am happy to say it is only -14. It is not -47, which is lovely. Hi, Joan. Oh, I'm so glad you watched last night's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I just want to make sure that I am live over on YouTube, because usually I get a little notification and I have not got it yet. Oh, there it is. Okay, good. We are live where we need to be. All right, so as I promised last night, today we are going to go through both packs of Designer Series paper so you guys can see those up close and personal. The catalog doesn't always do justice for showing pictures and how beautiful the paper is. So we're going to go through those today. If you are interested in this suite, you can find it on page 25 of the beautiful January to April mini catalog. Here in Canada, the entire mega suite is $214, which qualifies you for 2 celebration items. So now is a good time. Plus, you'll get your host or Stampin' rewards. So about $21 in free product as well. So it's a perfect time to buy this suite, get some free products, and then you get to play along and make these fun cards. All right, are you guys ready to do some stamping? Let me flip the camera down. There we go. Okay, here we go. As promised, we are going to go through both packs of Designer Series paper. This is the Timeless Plaid. Now it's 6 by 6, as you can see, and you get 48 sheets of each. So you get 4 of all 12 designs. And let me just fan them out here for you so you guys can see. This is the plaid side. Okay, so you can see there's lots of colors, lots of variety. I love this one. Isn't that striking? We've got this one is fun. So they're all fun. I love plaid. I love plaid. It's one of my favorite patterns to use in my crafting. So look at all of these great colors and great, let me get that out of the way. Okay, look at them all. Oh my goodness. Isn't that wonderful? There's such an array of colors and patterns. Hello, Mary and Lillian. Hi, Kathy. Welcome, everybody. Okay, so here we are, that side. Now I'm going to take it off and I'm going to flip it over, and now you're going to see the checkered patterns. Oh my gosh, aren't those great? I just love them. Are you a fan? Let me know. Are you a fan of the plaid or the checkers? Which one do you think you would use more? I just think the colors are fantastic. Okay, so that is Timeless. Let me grab that so I get the name right. That is Timeless Plaid Designer Series paper. Of course, if you don't want the entire suite, then you can just order this paper. There's the item code 164678, and it's $17 here in Canada. So that's that one. Now, we're going to talk now about the Storybook Moments Designer Series paper. This one is 12 by 12, as you can see. And I'm gonna like pull it out a little bit here. This sheet, they're all the little laser cuts are falling out because they're super easy to pop out, which is great. But I don't want to lose them and get them everywhere. So you can see you get a lot of these die cut images. We're going to use a couple more today. But here are the solid sheets of pattern paper. So we have these fun little squirrels or chipmunks or whatever you want to call them, whichever ones they are. And then we have a cut apart sheet, which I think is great for cards or scrapbooking. So lots of different like 3x4, 4x6 images that you can cut out. I love this strawberry pattern. Hi, Anita, welcome. This gardening one is fantastic. I can see some scrapbook pages with this one for sure. And then we've got some vegetables. Now I'm going to take it and flip it over. You do get 2 of each of these 4 plus the 2 die cuts, or sorry, 2 of each of these 5 plus the 2 die cut sheets. So 12 sheets in total. And then I'll flip that over. And here are the back sides. So we've got some fun houses. Just love those. We've got a nice yellow wild wheat pattern. We've got some bunnies out in their gardens, which I think are fantastic. You could cut those out. Some old olive pattern paper. And then this fun one, what we're going to use later in the week. Okay, so that is your paper. Again, you can order just the paper if you're not into the whole suite. And there's your item code 164662. And it is $23. It does come with both of those die cut sheets. All right, are we ready to stamp? We are going to be using Storybook Friends. Part of the Mega Suite Storybook Moments is also the Storybook Garden Patch. So when you order the suite, you're going to get both of these stamp sets and the dies. Okay, so there's the dies for Storybook Friends, and there's the ones for Storybook Garden. Now we're not using this one at all this week. I'm going to save that for a different feature, but for now we're going to focus on Storybook Friends. Okay, we're going to tie in some embossing today. So I'm using the Eyelet 3D embossing folder from the annual catalog, and it is perfect for the card we're going to make today. So let's get started. All right, so we're going to use Lemon Lolly with Lost Lagoon today. And we're going to make a baby card. So I don't make baby cards very often, but this stamp set, this suite is just perfect. So we've got an 8.5 by 5.5 Lemon Lolly card base, scored in half at 4 1/4. And I'm going to just fold that in half. Use my handy bone folder. All right. Now, we're going to do something different on the inside. So I don't like the inside to be just plain and naked. So instead of like decorating it up, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to take a piece of this plaid paper. So this is 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm going to layer on top of it a piece of white that is just slightly smaller at 3 3/4 by 5. Now I'm going to grab my adhesive because I forgot to get that out. Okay. Good morning, Auntie Janet. Okay, so now let's take this. We're going to attach the white to our plaid paper. And I just love how that frames that white piece. And then we're going to go ahead and stick that on the inside of our card. And then our card is no longer naked on the inside, and it's kind of it's going to tie in with the front of our card. So that is what we're going to do for the inside of today's card. Now for the front, we're going to take some pieces here, and these measurements will again be on my blog once I get it all updated. But let me tell you quickly, this sheet of white is 3 3/4 by 5. And this one is going to be 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. So as you can see, I have taken and embossed this 3 1/2 by 4 3/4 piece with the Eyelet 3D embossing folder to get that beautiful embossed piece. Okay, so that piece we're going to go ahead and we're going to layer that onto, sorry, I'm just making sure I didn't miss a step. Nope, I didn't. Hello, VC. Welcome, welcome. We're going to layer this onto our white cardstock. Okay, so it's white on white with the middle piece embossed, and oh my goodness, that is crooked. Clearly, I need some more coffee this morning. Okay, there we go. So there is our first layer for the front of our card, and it is white on white with the layered embossed piece. Okay, so that is going to get layered onto the front of the card, just like that. Now, we're going to take a piece of lemon lolly and a piece of white. I'm just going to move that off to the side for a second. So we're going to die cut out of both of these, and we're going to use this die right here. Okay, look how intricate that is, how fun that's going to be with this stitching. So let me grab my little boss here. We'll start with the yellow one. So we're going to first die cut this in yellow. Okay, let me just get that started through there. Okay, and then we'll pop that out. Okay, we're going to need my take a pick tool. One of them, I know I have the pokey end. There it is. And we're just going to poke that out. If yours doesn't fall out, just use the end of your take a pick tool to poke it through the holes in the die, and then you'll get it out nice and easily. Look how beautiful that is. Okay, now for what we're doing on today's card, we need another layer of this as well. So I'm going to take the lemon lolly off, and we're going to add, oops. Hello, Jennifer. Good morning. Alrighty, let's put that off to the side, and then we'll pop out the basic white one. Same thing. You may need to use your take a pick tool just to get that started. Okay, now for the white piece, we actually need the inner. This is the piece we need for this one. Okay, go over there where it belongs. All right, so now let me grab a silicone mat so you can see what I'm doing here a little bit better. Oops. All right, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna bring our card back in. We've got our die cut pieces, and you can see, so you could make this card in reverse of what we're gonna show you today, because we're gonna need both of these pieces. So I've got another piece here of that same plaid we used on the inside, and I believe this one is 2 inches. Yes, 2 inches by 3.5. And that is gonna go across the middle of our card. Okay, so I'm gonna go across there, across that embossed piece. Now what we're gonna take is our yellow frame that we cut out, this guy right there, and we're going to use a little bit of liquid glue for this one, and providing it's going to come out this morning, we're just going to add a wee bit of glue. You don't need a lot. This stuff, a little goes a long way. Okay, just a wee bit on the edges of our frame, and then we're going to go ahead and stick this in the center of our plaid paper. Okay, now, do you see what's happening here? So now we have this frame, which is gorgeous and pretty and all the things, but we can see both the white and the plaid behind it. And so that is why I cut it out in white, so that we can cover this in and make it like a full frame. But we're going to do something a little with this first before we get it added to the card. So I've taken a little bit of the basic white woven ribbon. This is also in the, actually this is an online exclusive, so you can find this in my online store. And we're going to wrap that around our white layer. Okay, it's just like that. And then from the Baker's Twine 3-color pack, we have Lemon Lolly. Okay, we're gonna take that one. Just grab a little piece here. Okay, and we will stick that around like that. And what we're going to do is tie a bow. So I'm going to tie a bow on the edge. Oh my. Okay, first maybe I need a drink of coffee. All right, now let's get back to this. Okay, so we are going to tie a knot, or not a knot, a bow, to hold those ends in place. So what I'm going to do is just stick that glue down there to hold those down. And then we'll tie a cute little yellow bow. Tying this all together. That's what I love about Stampin' Up. It's so easy to coordinate the products, the colors, and all the things. So we'll just tie, oh my. There we go. Okay, so we're going to tie this cute little bow just like that. Put that glue back. Okay. It doesn't look so cute right now, but it will. It will when we're done. So now that I have that done, I'm going to flip it over, ribbon in place. I'm going to just stick that bump it over so it's layering over the ribbon and the paper. And then we'll peel that off. Okay. And that is going to go inside our frame just like that. Now we can tweak this a bit. Now that it's in place, it's easier to kind of deal with. So we can tweak it a bit, make it super cute. Trim this ribbon. And it's okay, if ribbon hangs over the edge a little bit, it's okay, because when you put it in your envelope, the ribbon will just fold. And so it's not going to hinder the envelope or the card fitting in the envelope. So we've just got that trimmed. We'll trim this yellow a bit. Like that. And we can maybe tweak it a little bit more once we get it completed. Okay, now that we have that, I'm going to take another piece of basic white and my Lost Lagoon ink pad. My creating space is getting smaller and smaller with all these things creep their way in. So I'm going to ink up Welcome Little One. This is from the Storybook Friends stamp set. Okay. Oh, that didn't stamp very well. Let me just try that again. Let's stamp it up here. And then let's flip it over. 2 sides to every piece of paper. So flip it on over. Oh dear. There we go. It's a little bit better. All right. Maybe my ink pads got too cold when it was -47. Just kidding. I think I just didn't push hard enough. Or maybe it needs to be re-inked. Okay, so Welcome Little One. We're just going to trim around that. Fussy cutting around the word, leaving some white space. You could also, if you don't want to fussy cut it, you could also just trim it into a rectangle, whichever way you like. Just around that corner kind of to match the top one. Okay, so there we have our Welcome Little One. And then from our die cut sheets in the Storybook Moments Designer Series paper, we have these sweet little ducks. Aren't they not the cutest? I love them. I think this, I just love them. And I pulled the colors from this, I don't know if it's a goose, probably a goose, the white, yellow hat and the Lost Lagoon kerchief. And that's where I pulled the colors for the card. So what we're going to do, we're going to grab those bumpets again and we're going to add some to our goose. My audio keeps going off and on. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope that's not the case for everyone. I'm not sure why it would be doing that. Okay. So I've got my goose here. We're going to take and put it over on this frame. Like that. The bow is kind of hiding behind the tail there. And then we're going to take the little guy and we're going to add this one. We're going to just put 2 bumpets, one at the head, one at the body, on the belly area. And we're going to stick that one over top like this. So we have the cute little ducks stacked on top of that beautiful frame. And then we'll grab our Welcome Little One. Now here's where we're going to get into some interesting bumpet situation. So I want this, if I put it here, you guys know me, I like things to be nice and level and I love to use bumpets. So if we do it this way, we would have to triple bump this end because we have one under our frame, one under our mama goose, and one under the baby. So we would end up with 3. That's too many. So I'm going to just double bump this far end here. Okay. So double bumped that. A little bit of Stampin' Seal there. And then we're going to tuck it right here at the breast of the goose so that it is only 2 layers of bumpets. All right, what do you guys think of this card? Isn't it sweet? I would love to send this to welcome a new bundle of joy into the world. But we're going to add, of course, we're going to add some bling. So these are the antique pearls from the suite. Jennifer, I think 3 would probably be my highest stack. And that's only because I don't know that they would fit in the mail. You know me, I do love them. All right, so we're going to just add some of these pearls. I'm not sure why I'm not using my Take a Pic tool for this. But there we have it. There is today's card with the sweet little geese, our lemon lolly laced 3D or 3D, what is this called? Oh my goodness, Eyelet 3D embossing folder card. Now you could easily swap this out. If you don't want to make a baby card, you could create an Easter card with this. You could just do thank you card and just change the size of your sentiment here. And you could even just swap out the die cuts you use to make it more fitting to what you're sending the card for. So there it is. And there is my sample card right there. So cute. And then if you missed it, yesterday was our kickoff of the Storybook Friends. And we made this guy right here with this fun little tie. So if you missed it, go back and watch the video and see how we made that fun little ribbon tie. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining me this morning for Coffee and a Card. I hope you enjoyed today's card and are feeling inspired to maybe be a little crafty yourself today. I love kicking off my day in my craft room stamping with you. So thank you so much for joining me live. I will be live tomorrow again at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. And I will be sharing another fun card using Storybook Friends. So I hope you'll join me. If you're not able to, please catch the replay. I love to hear from you. Leave me comments. Hit those thumbs up and the heart buttons. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I will see you back here tomorrow morning. Cheers.